So, sorry the content has been lacking lately with COVID and working and everything else. It's been kind of hard to keep up with posting what I'm getting and sell it and buy it and do everything else. So, I have a whole new respect for what people do. I actually put tons of effort into videos. I did post a while ago a picture of a bunch of phones I bought. At the time, it was at a Walmart. Won't say which one because I don't want the lady to get in trouble. They had some Samsung J2 dashes, AT&T, that were clearance for 15 and were selling on eBay for 65 all day. So I know that Walmart has a silly 2 phone per day limit for prepaid phones. So I tried to grab as many as I could, threw them in my cart, went up to the U-Scan, dummy me, not knowing that you can't do phone activations at U-Scan. So, funniest thing ever has happened to me at a Walmart for sure. LP guy stops me and goes, "Hey, do you just want all the phones?" And I was like, "What do you mean, all the phones?" Right? So he said the electronics lady says she'll override the rule and sell them to you transaction by transaction by transaction. They had LG Rizios for cricket, LG Vision for cricket, um, Galaxy Amp Prime 3 for cricket, LG Phoenix 4 for AT&T, and J2 dashes. So I was like, well, let's go talk about it. So I went back there. She goes, "Please take these phones." And I was like, "But what about the rule?" She goes, "I know you're flipping. It's obvious." She tried to grab a bunch of phones, threw them in the cart, thinking you could go to the U-Scan, which can't because they won't activate. But I'm the department manager. My rules, I'll do it. So I go, okay. I go over to the table. It had like 15 more phones on it. And she goes, "No, there's more phones." I was like, okay. So she comes out with 3 boxes of these phones. So I was like, oh boy. And she's like, "You want them?" I was like, sure, why not? Yeah, let's do it. So it took about 2 hours, but I walked out of there with 18 Galaxy J2 dashes for 15 each, and 27 LG Phoenix 4s, 3 Galaxy Amp Prime 3s, 2 Rizio 2s, a Vision, and actually she found and dug out for me an unlocked Motorola Z3 that was pretty old and been sitting there and said 124, but she said it discretionary. I'm going to go ahead and mark this down to 140 if you want it. And I was like, well, for 100 for a $200 phone, why not? So I ended up walking out $774, and I sold all of the J2s for $45 each, all to the same guy. And he bought 10 of the LG Phoenix, and a couple of the other ones. He ended up giving me almost $1,200 just for those. And then another person bought 10 of the LG Phoenix for $20 a piece, and somebody bought one of the Vision for like 25, which was 9, needless to say, I made out pretty good. It ended up being like $1,900 and some dollars. Now, I went out this weekend looking. Nobody would be that kind again to break the rule for me, but I did find a couple more. The guy, I have a standing offer for $45 for any more J2 dashes I can find. There are some more. I just am burnt out. I went to Indianapolis this weekend, as anybody knows. I'm from Toledo, Ohio, so went to probably 12 Walmarts, 2 exchanges, and 2 disc replays in Indianapolis in like 2 days. So, and didn't leave here till noon on Saturday, and today is Monday morning. So, hoofed it pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and show everybody what I got, since I have been so lackluster at showing off stuff that I've gotten. That's pretty interesting. So, I also stopped at a Goodwill outlet, like I said, Walmart's, a couple just regular Goodwills. But by yesterday afternoon, I was so burnt out, and it was a 3-hour drive home, so I kind of cut it loose quickly. So I'll start. Found an LG Nook case for 25 cents. That was pretty cool. Found King of Fighters 12. Yes, that was still at a Walmart. Factory seal. I think that was $5, or the 360 was $5, and that was $9. Either way, they're both around $25. It doesn't really matter. Found that Felix the Cat DVD. That thing is silly. I think it's like $45. I got that at Goodwill in Napoleon, Ohio, on my way out on US 24. Just Dance Disney Party 2, I paid $1 for that. I think that's already sold for $15 or $17, something like that. RBI Baseball 19s for Xbox One. I think I did pay $9 for those. Those are about $21, $22. Roadhouse. What's interesting about Roadhouse is it's a Shout Factory release. Somehow Walmart got their hands on. It's apparently out of print. They just got the last run, so I'm buying them because that thing was spiking before they found out Walmart got them. So Smash Bros. Brawl Wii U, I got those for $5, 4 copies. XCOM Collection, 2 copies for $9. That's about 17, 18. I didn't do too hot on that. It looked better when I was checking it out, but for how much else is here, it's not bad. 8 copies of 2K18 360. That thing's like $25 all day and sells like hotcakes because it's the last NBA on 360. Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy Xbox One, I paid $10. That's like $20. Mario Sports Superstars, I paid $11. Walmart is clearancing out some of the 3DS people. Look out for them. Top Spin 4, 2 copies for $360. I paid $9 for those. Those are going for like $35 for some reason. I don't know why. There's the aforementioned King of Fighters 12. Monster Hunter Stories, again 11. WarioWare Gold 11. Fire Emblem Echoes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those for $11 each. They sell for about $25 to $27. That's not bad. Dragon Quest 7. That was $15. I paid for that. That was the only copy there was, and I'm not selling that right now. I'm going to hoard it because with the way Dragon Quest games have been on 3DS, who the hell knows what will happen with that in the future. Dark Shadows The Beginning Factory Seal. Got that at a random Goodwill in Indy for $2. I think it says like $20. Chuck Berry DVD. Again, same Goodwill. Paid $2. It's between $24 and $27 in used condition. Charlie's Angels Collection, picked up for $5 at a Walmart. It's selling for like $15 to $25. I don't know why. It's at Walmart. It's in print. It is what it is. Space Camp War Games. That one of those I think is out of print. I'm not sure which. I just looked it up and I knew. I didn't even have to look that one up. I just grabbed it. Most of those MGM or Miramax double features, a lot of them are good because usually at least 1 or 2 of the movies is out of print. So they're usually good to pick up. I think it's like $15. Gone with the Wind. Okay, so Gone with the Wind. This thing is finally starting to slow down. There was a point where I was going and picking them up for $3.74 in the Walmart bin and selling them for $27 easily all day. They're starting to slow down. I had to mark them down to $19.98, I believe, but for $3.74 a piece, who cares? And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them in that style. But hold on, there is another one I haven't listed yet. Got that at Goodwill by the pound. Paid absolutely nothing for it, like maybe pennies. Not even joking. I think it's like $15. Christmas Vacation, Goodwill by the pound. I know it's not worth anything, but it was by the pound. Who cares? And it's sealed. Just Dance 2018 for $3.60. I think that's like $15, and I think it was $1 also. Those were $1. It sells for $10, but anything sealed for $1, I buy it because who knows in the future what'll happen. Goodwill by the pound, got some Sonic slippers. Found that there. Toys, it's out of print. People look for it for whatever reason. It's like $25 for a used DVD. Dalmatians were dingy, but I can clean them up. I'm sure I could do something with them. They were at the Goodwill by the pound also. Didn't look them up, don't care. A Pikachu, yay, got him. He was at the Goodwill by the pound also. Got this Bop It Smash here. It's like $25. Goodwill by the pound, so again, can't quantify a price really unless I went and weighed this stuff and then tried to calculate it, but I'm not doing all that. So, Mario Party Star Rush, I got 2 of those for $11. That's like $23. Hey Pikmin for $11. I got 3 copies. That's like $23. Zelda Between Worlds, I got 4 of those, and those I paid $5 for. And those are going for approximately 17 to 20 bucks a pop, so that'll be a good flip margin here. Go over to the other porch and shoot some more here. So, yeah, I told you I got more J2 dashes. Those are already sold. May go hunt for more, may not. I'm pretty burnt, like I said. Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. Disc only. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not yet. I just think that thing's going to go up. So I bought it for $11.99. It could have been a free one. It could have not. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. But it's good. It's like $20. Dead or Alive Dimensions, that's like $20. $7.99 is good. SmackDown Raw 2011, last one on PSP. Actually, I think maybe for all of them. Yeah, because we went to WWE 12 after that. So, yeah, it's like $21, I think. Guitar Hero Live on PS4, always good. Xbox One, a little harder to move, but for $4.99, it's good. NHL Open Ice 2-on-2 Challenge. Somehow that actually had an NHL Face-Off 97 sticker on it. I think somebody miscued it and slapped the wrong thing on it. I have no idea. It was like that when I grabbed it. I took it up there, and they sold it to me for $2.99. So, wingo on that. Kentucky Fried Movie, $3.33. It's like $10, I believe. Black Hole's like $10. The Waltons, I believe that's like $21. I paid $7.99 for that. The Partridge Family, final season, 4th and final. That thing's like $38, I believe, and I paid $6. Chrono Cross Black Label's like $20 right now. I paid $10. It wasn't great, but you don't see Black Label too often out of that. Rocket Knight, that was a screw up on them, big time. $25, and it's going 65, 70 all day, and it's crisp, it's nice, complete, nice manual, nice label. It'll be a good piece for sure. Jeeves and Wooster, picked that up first season. I think I have one already, so it'll be a duplicate, but for $5.99 for something that sells for $20, it's pretty good. Story Wu-Tang Clan, I don't think it's that great, but it's probably free. That movie, again, $3.33 is probably free. Dancer Texas is $12.15. MVP Baseball 05 for GameCube. I know it's slowed down. I think I have one already, but for $5, it is what it is. It might have even been free, like I said, on other stuff too. Blazing Saddles, found a sealed DVD for $8, and that thing's going for about $25. Found 2 Blazing Saddles open. They go $15 like hotcakes because people are afraid it's going to go out of print. It is what it is. If you find them, buy them. The Blu-ray is going for like $25 used, and I believe I paid $8 for that, so that's not bad. Found a Super Sentai complete box set. That's pretty cool. 10, it's like $35.40, I believe, from what I saw. For $10, that's not bad. I bought an ICP DVD for $20, but it's like $50, so that was good. Punisher, $9.99. Don't know who priced that $9.99 or how long it had been sitting there, but that's good. That's like $40. Old JR, Jeremy Roenick. For whatever reason, NHL 2K3 on GameCube is insane. It's like $25 for some reason. Although I do admit I do not see it often. So, and it's complete and good. Caveman, $3.33. I believe it's like $12 from what I saw. But again, it could have been free. NBA Showtime, that's like $25, and it was $10. Project Mirai DX, It's like 40, 45. This copy here, apologize for the shoddy camera work phone, you know how that goes. Has the augmented reality cards, so that's probably going to add some value to it. When I seen those were in there, it was borderline anyway, but then when I seen those, I was like, yeah. Gone with the Wind, class case, old, like 1997 style, factory seal for $3.99. Vegas season 1, but paid $8 for that. That thing sells for $49.99 all day and is like hotcakes. All the Las Vegas seasons, keep an eye out for. They're ridiculous. Yeah, all of them. Mission Magic. Actually, Jen found this, so I don't know exactly what this is. It's a series. So, it's a Rick Springfield series. That's right. I just know it's like $45, and we paid $15 for it. Dragon Age Inquisition was $10. It goes for about $21, $22. Bayonetta 2 dual disc, $7.99. I get $20 for those. Easy. Lock and Load with that guy. Jen found that and said he had passed and scanned it, and it was like, whoa, I just remember that. I don't know the exact number, but it was pretty good. So was really happy with that one. Veronica Mars, first season. I don't know why that's money, because that just came out, but it just came out, so I don't know why it's like $20, $25. I have no idea. It's kind of weird. But I do apologize heartily about not getting a video up about the phone sooner. They just, honestly, I posted them after I got them and they sold so quick I didn't even get a chance to make a video of all the phones. I would have loved to have made a video of the collage of all the phones just kind of sitting there, but I kind of just didn't have time. They were like, I put them on there, like, people were sending messages. I guess they unlock them and send them to South America or wherever. That's why they want them. But it was pretty crazy. They were like, I had multiple people messaging me, offering me, oh, if you sell me all of them, I'll do this. And then somebody coming in trumping them, and somebody coming in trumping them, and it just got way too quick for me. So I do apologize. The quality of the videos kind of like, not doing anything really spectacular, but like I said, I'm pretty burnt out. I drove however far India is and back in 2 days and bought all this stuff. So I will catch you guys later and see you next time.